What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Spill It Tea. So today I will be showing you guys how I achieved this faux lock crochet look using the Bobbi Boss Bae Locs. Yeah, so this look turned out super cute. I really liked it. However, I didn't keep it in for that long. But if you would like to see how I achieved the look, in my opinion on the hair and everything like that, then just go ahead and stay tuned.
Wake up, post up, round in it, flossing on it, this diamond, my diamond.
Ooh, spill it tea. That's what it looks like. All right, so we are starting off on freshly washed hair. Every time I do a new crochet style, my hair is freshly washed and I've trimmed the ends and everything like that. So to start off, you just want to go ahead and section off your hair any way that you see fit. I always make mine about medium size, and I never really care about parting. So that's really your preference. That's up to you. You know, if you want some super straight parts, then the style will probably take you longer. But yeah, you know, I never really care about that. So the next thing that I do is I always make sure that my hair is well moisturized before installing the hair, just because the whole point of a protective style is to let your hair flourish, you know, while you don't have to manipulate it at all. And you know, you're not really doing that if you're letting your hair just be dry. So I use the Naturall Growth Serum. I really like it. It's been working very nice with my hair. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to take some, put it on my hands, and then just rub it down each bristie, and then I rub it on my scalp as well, just to moisturize my hair before I install the synthetic hair. Okay, so to move on to how I actually install the locks into my head. So first, you just want to take one of your individual bristies, and then you want to take your crochet latch hook with it open and slide it through the base of the bristie. And then you are going to take one of the locks, and there are loops at the end of the locks, and you just put the lock onto the latch hook, close the latch, and then slide the lock through the base of your braid. And then I do the next part with my fingers, so I take it off of the latch hook, and then I widen the loop at the end a little bit just with my fingers, and then I grab the lock and my hair and slide it through the loop. And then I just go ahead and tighten the lock at the base. So then you have the two pieces. You have your hair and you have the faux lock. And then you want to take your latch hook, open it, and then you are going to take it and you want to find the opening at the top of the lock, because that's how these ones are. I'm not sure if every single lock ever made has an opening right there, but these ones are. And then you want to take your latch hook and take it down to just longer than where your hair would reach down to on the faux lock. And so you just insert it into the faux lock, and then you literally just slide it up. So the inside of the faux lock is hollow. So you're just sticking the latch hook inside and you're sliding it up until it comes out of that hole that you found at the top. So it's gonna come out, stick out just like that. And then you wanna take your hair and put it into the latch hook and close the latch. And then you're just gonna pull it through. And then your braid is going to be in the middle of the faux lock, because as you remember, the faux lock is hollow. and that's exactly how I installed these. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. I'm not sure if I explained it that well, but hopefully I did. So yeah, that's how I installed these. And as you can see, you know, your braid is nowhere to be seen. Okay, so now we're going to get into how I made the colored pieces, because there were options for some colored locks to come with it, but for some reason I didn't order those. So I just made my own. So what I did is I took some of this hair, and this is just braiding hair. It's like marley hair or braiding hair. I'm not sure which. I'll find some that's similar and put it in the description box for you guys. But I just took some of that hair, and I took one of my locks and I wrapped it around it. So all I did was, well, let me zoom in here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I took the hair, and you just make one of the ends pretty short, and you put that on top of your lock, and then I just opened up the hair as I twisted it, because it does come in like pieces, which you can open it all the way up before you twist it if you want to. This is just how I did it. I just opened it as I was twisting it, and then I literally just wrapped it around. And I just did that for the entire length of the lock, or however long I wanted it to be a different color. And yeah, it turned into like number 27 locks. So yeah, it was really cute. It was a nice little accent to the look, because I installed it in, and this is all just 1B hair, and I just thought it looked kind of dark, so I just added in some color. And yeah, I think this color looks really good with my skin tone. So yeah, it turned out pretty cute. And next, I will be showing you guys how I got the little just random pieces of hair that really give it that bohemian gypsy look. And it sort of made like a little bang, as you could tell in the little, I don't know, show-offy part in the beginning of this video. So I took that same hair, that same braiding marley hair, because I didn't want to use a bunch of different textures of hair, because I thought it looked, you know, bohemian enough. So I took some 1B colors, and I also took some of the number 27 color, and I literally just crocheted it onto one of the locks that were already in my head. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you guys now. So I'm starting in the back here, and I literally just took my crochet latch hook and I slid it in at the base of one of the locks that were already in my head. And then with it already in my head, I took some of that marley hair, braiding hair, and I just put it on the latch hook and I pulled it through. And to make that little bang piece, I just made it really uneven. So as you can see, I have that little short piece and then I have the long piece. So kind of just like making your own little loop, and then you pull it through. But of course you don't pull it all the way through, because then you won't have any way to, you know, pull it through or tie it or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, you just pull it through, and then as you can see, I made my own little loop, and then you pull the hair through that loop, and then you use both ends and you just pull it tight. And then you just, that's exactly how you do it. And that's how you have your little just loose pieces of hair. And if you want to keep both pieces, the long piece and the short piece, then you can just leave them there. I really only wanted those at like the top of my head. So in the back, all I did was just cut the short piece off. So yeah, you just grab it and you can just cut it off. You know, just make sure you don't cut the loop or anything like that. But yeah, so you just cut it off and it still stays, it's fine. So another thing that I did for this look was I changed the ends because they had this really blunt spiral curl at the end because they're hollow. It was like super, super blunt and I didn't like that at all. So I just manipulated them a little bit. All I did was I took some edge control and I smeared it between my two fingers, and then I just rubbed it on the ends and just like swirled it with my finger, and it just made like a little curl at the end instead of that really blunt hollow end, because I just didn't like that. I didn't like how that looked, so I just did that for all of my locks. So this is just how a few of them looked. Yeah, so that's how it looked before, and that's how it looked when I put the edge control on the ends. And yeah, so this is the end result, as you guys had already seen in the beginning of this video. I thought it turned out pretty cute, so I was pretty happy with how it turned out. However, I only kept these in for like maybe a week and a half maybe, because after wearing them for a week, they actually got extremely frizzy and they started to stick together really bad. So yeah, I just decided to take them out. I'll probably try these again for you guys and let you know how they worked the second time. But yeah, they just stuck together too much for my liking after such a short amount of time, so I went ahead and took them out, which I was upset about because I really liked this hairstyle. But yeah, so that's how I installed these locks. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you liked this video and I hope you thought it was helpful. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, so if you do like this style, or if you know any other methods, or you know, have any crochet methods or anything like that that you would like for me to try, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment box below. Yeah, and this is how long they are. They go like down to my waist. They were so cute. They were so cute. But yeah, so yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. So thank you so much, guys. Bye.